Alright, hello everyone. So in this video I'm going to be talking about how you can uh, trigger start an automation based on the review that has been received. So when a review is received, so what is the next step? How do you manage the responses? For example, maybe you have a bad review and or you have a good review. How do you manage it? Especially the bad ones, because the bad ones tend to affect your online reputation, especially if it is a Google review, for example, because that is the most trusted review ever on the internet. Any Google review that is bad, you need to work on it as fast as possible. Try to change it to a good one before it hurts your account or peradventure tarnish your reputation online. So basically, on GoHighLevel, it is possible to actually automate such. And one of the ways by which you can get reviews, majorly the common one is Facebook and Google. So for Google, you simply connect to your Google business profile. So that is where you have your under repetitions. So when you come to under repetitions, you go to integration. You go to settings first, then you come to integrations. So from integrations, you can connect your Google business profile. You can set it up by just clicking on settings here, or you can use your Facebook. So you can connect your Facebook page to this using this connect account. So currently there is no connection here, but that is how to get started in case you want to filter your reviews for any review that has been gotten on your Facebook page or on your Google business profile. So if you want to initiate an automation, you can just come down to this. So any review that has been made in any of these pages is going to signal an automation here on new review received. So once you come here, you set it up. You can just search for new review received. So you can come here. Let's even search for it. So come here, you click on the new trigger. You can just search for new. You can search for review. So to bring it out, you click on it, select it. So once you get it and you select it, this is how you are going to set it up. So you have the review source. So here you have many options. You have the review rating, you have the but for this particular setup, all you need is the review source. So the review source can either be you obviously you have to pick is. So it's like a logic. So you pick is Google. So that means this is for a Google review. If it is for a Facebook review, you pick Facebook. So that means for GoHighLevel that is mostly effective on GoHighLevel is for Google or for Facebook. Then you save this trigger. So once you save the trigger, so any review that you got from your Google or from your Facebook is going to trigger this. And then you can set up an if statement, an if or else action. So you search for if or else. So you use an if or else. So in this kind of situation, you have is the review rating 5 star. So that is what this is meant for. So if it is between 4 to 5 star, you are going to set it up as 5 here. It's 5, for example. So if it is 5 star, obviously we can work with this. So if it is below 4 star, that means it is going to be the other one that is going to be triggered. So this I can just change it to yes, I can change this to is equal to 5 star. Then I can create another branch for 4 star, for example, so that it's going to be 4 or 5 star. That's for the one of 4 or 5. So I can create this one for 5 star, for example. I can create another branch for 4 star. Create another branch. So this branch will be for 4 star, for example. 4 star. So if I create a branch for 4 star, then here is going to be a new. I'm going to pick a new review received. Then the review rating is what I'm going to pick, and then I'm going to pick is equal to 4. So once I do that, then I'll save my action. But before that, let me show you another branch here, which is for below 4. So that means if it is below 4, I'll pick a less than here. So anything less than 4, there will be some set of actions that will follow. So save action. So once you save that, I have another branch for 4 star. So I have for 5 star, for below 4 star, and for 4 star here. So basically, this is what I have for my 5 star. So For my 5 star, I can just come here and copy for 4 star, since what applies to 5 star also applies to 4 star. So I'll come here and okay, one thing I can do just to make sure that it captures anything about anything above 4.5. Let's say we have 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, for example. Now I can come back here and just say, I can come here and just say yes, I can come here and just say less than 5 star, for example. I can come here and say less than 5 star. Then the other one I can change it to less than. This one is already below 4 star, so I'll just come here and say below 5 star. So that covers between. So in other words, if it is between uh, 5 star, for example, if it is between 4 star and 5 star, then I'm going to make use of this. I'm going to make use of this particular. I'm going to make use of this particular branch. So below 4 star, but so I can just say less than. I can just say less than 5 here. Less than 5 here. So this is less than 4, and this is when the review is 5 exact. So I'll save the action. So once I save that, I can copy the set of actions here by coming here, copy all actions from here. Then I'll come to where I have my below 5 star and paste. So now I have every action here now. So basically what applies to below 5 star also applies to 5 star exact. So I will send a notification, obviously, send a notification to a particular user here. So I'm using a particular user in this scenario, and I'm telling the user to know to go and check it out, check out the customer and thank the customer, maybe buy a call or something. So I can also add a tag. So this tag is to name the customer, for can call them an advocate, for example, just to let them know that this customer is happy with our service. That's why they have already given us a review that shows that they're happy with our service. Then we have a thank you email. So the thank you email goes to the customer directly, thanking them for their good reviews that you sent. Then we can add them to an opportunity. We can add them to an opportunity pipeline. So in this pipeline now, we name them as reviews and support. So that means they are supporting our business. We have already satisfied them well, and they are giving us full support. So we can also do the same thing in terms of tags. So this tax is going to talk about what to do next. Now that they are giving us a review, a good review. So in this tax, we can upsell. I gave two options here. We can upsell the customer, tell them other services that we can render for them, or we can ask for a referral from the same customer. So, and definitely there will be an automaton for this. Let's go back again. So there will be we assign it to a particular uh, user, and then we give them 1 month to perform this task. So they can do it within a space of 4 weeks. Maybe in the first week they upsell the customer, then a week after they can ask for a referral, or they can just upsell the customer for the customer to come back. Then we satisfy the customer again, we can then ask for a referral. So that is one of those powerful things about uh, post follow up after a customer has been satisfied. Then we can inform our admin, telling them that this is what is going on currently. So we let the admin, that is the person in charge of the sub account, we let them know, just for accountability's sake. We can let them know that we have sent a confirmatory mail to a 5 star review that we have received, and we have acknowledged it. So in order to ensure that they are also put up to date. So obviously it's going to be a particular user actually, but this time around the particular user will be the admin, the person in charge of the sub account. So we are sending it directly to that person. We're sending an invitation directly to that person via an email. So in case the customer sends a bad review, like if below 4 star, for example, so we are going to assign a user to the customer, which is this person. Then we are going to send a notification to the person we have assigned, the user we have assigned. We send a notification. Then we send a consolidatory mail. So the consolidatory mail is like to the customer themselves, telling them that we are going to be having a call with them to receive their feedback. So we want to hear from them what actually happened, what were the defects in our service. We want to know, we want to apologize for, and want to hear where we went where we went wrong in our service delivery, so that we can improve on our service. So in other words, next time we are hoping that by the time all this is being put in place, next time they will not give us a 4 star or below a 4 star. We'll be getting a 5 star from them. So that is how we can build our customer reality. Every customer deserves to be fully satisfied. So with that, we can also look at the below 5 star too, but is also above 4 star, for example. So that's what this is. We're going to repeat the exact same thing here as well. So that is how we can manage customer reviews using an automation in GoHighLevel. So let me know if there's any comments that you have below, and let us start an engagement.